Who created the Afrobeat sound in Nigeria? Was it a sole creation of Fela Anikulapo Kuti, Dear Bamieda himself, and one of Africa's most important artists of all generations? Or did he have influence from other artists who performed ahead of him? Now, the answer to this question lies in the sound and rhythms of people who came before Fela Anikulapo Kuti and those who performed alongside the greater Bamieda. On Thursday, one of those who had the most important influences on Fela Anikulapo Kuti died. He was 79. Orlando Julius Ekemode, one of the greatest saxophonists that Nigeria has ever seen across all generations, drew his last breath. He was a great, great artist.
Ní gbogbo ayé.
Orlando Julius was born in 1943 in Ekiti. He was the first son in the family and the younger brother of a professor called Gabriel Ekemode of University of Ife. He hailed from Ijebu-Jesha in Osun State, and his first musical teacher was his mother, together with whom he sang and danced while he played drums. He went to St. Peter's Anglican School in Ikole, and he was in the school band. He had influences on people like Fela Kuti, James Brown, and the Crusaders. He recorded his first single, Igbeyadara, with the Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation in 1960. Then he formed the Modern Aces in the early 60s and incorporated American pop, R&B, and soul into his music. He had his first hit in 1965 with the song Jaguar Nana. Due to the uncertainties of the Nigerian Civil War, Orlando Julius relocated to the United States, specifically in 1974, and he had an album with Mashakela titled The Boy Is Doing It. He spent time at a session with musicians in Los Angeles, even had a role in the movie Roots, the second generation. Earlier in 1960, he had an artistic pact with Da High Life maestro Eddie Okonta. In 1984, he returned to Nigeria, putting together an 8-person all-stars band. They were on tours with several artists, including the Lejadu sisters, but things didn't quite work out well afterwards. Orlando is easily one of the most important saxophonists that Nigeria has ever seen. Orlando Julius experimented with a combination of traditional music, and he tried his hands on horns, guitar, and other American genres. a fusion which came to be known as Afrobeat. He had his first hits with 1965 Jaguar Nana and the 1966 album Super Afro Soul. In 2019, he moved to Ijebu-Jesha with his wife, and the Elegboro of Ijebu-Jesha, Oba Moses Ogunsoye, gave him an honorary title, Beluni, and considered him an honorary chief. But on April 15, 2022, reportedly died in his sleep at the age of 79. Orlando had one of the most important influences on contemporary Nigerian music, from highlife to Afrobeat and now Afrobeats. The sound he created gave birth to all of the sounds that we now see in the contemporary music of the Banj and Femi Kuti and Lagbaja and Wizkid and even Olamide and Burna Boy. He's one of Nigeria's most important influence in the fusion of sounds for the creation of what we now know as Afrobeat. Orlando was a great saxophonist. May he find rest.